start today. We'll find a way to make it better. Pick up the pace and work together. So come on now, we can start today.
This is the story of one extraordinary journey and the unlikely band of British bikers who attempted it. Meet Kevin and Julia Sanders, husband and wife motorcycling team and expedition leaders. With 2 Guinness World Records under their belts, this dynamic duo are no strangers to adventure. They achieved their first Guinness World Record back in 2002, when they became the fastest people to circumnavigate the globe by land, covering over 31,000 kilometers in 19 days on a single motorbike. Next, they turn their attention to one of the world's classic overland journeys, the Pan American Highway. Covering over 29,000 kilometers, the route covers some of the most dramatic and challenging environments on the planet, from the top of Alaska to the tip of Argentina, through 12 countries and across 2 continents to Ushuaia, Tierra del Fuego, and the most southerly road in the world. They completed this epic journey in a staggering 35 days, smashing the previous Guinness World Record. Whilst others may have hung up their leathers long ago, not Kevin and Julia. They're now planning a new Transamerica's expedition, and this time, they've got company. Meet the Transamerica's team, a ragtag posse of recreational riders and wannabe adventurers, keen to let their hair down, or what's left of it, just one last time. But these thrill-seekers are more used to cruising the streets of Peckham than Patagonia, and without any overlanding experience whatsoever, are about to take on the biggest Transamerica's motorcycle expedition of all time. Travelling for nearly 5 months on some of the most challenging roads in the world, on the ride of their lives. Guinness World Record holders Kevin and Julia Sanders are about to embark on a journey of a lifetime, a motorcycle odyssey down the Pan American Highway. But before they can leave the UK, they must first convene with their new team, 11 complete strangers, both to one another and the concept of hardcore motorcycle overlanding.
What we're going to do is have a quick chat about just the pre-guidance notes and lay a few sort of ground rules, if you like, and obviously pitch in with any comments, ideas, suggestions, worries, concerns, anything like that as we go through it.
What about repatriation of the bike then? Say there was an accident in, for example, Peru or Chile.
You know, there's going to be times where the going gets tough. We will not be riding at night. You know, there is no night driving, it's too dangerous. 15 different personalities on the trip, all with different riding styles, abilities, requirements. Some of you are going to have arguments at one point or another. Your attitude to the cultures that we see, food, the toilet conditions, who knows what. But it's like, this is not a European tour, it's an overland trip.
I mean, I've been working sort of non-stop for about 10 years now. I mean, I did the classic kind of straight out of college, you know, in my early 20s, straight into a job. I mean, I've found it soul-destroying over the past couple of years, so sure as hell won't miss work.
Just like to have a laugh, and sometimes that laugh might upset people, but whatever. It's spoiled, only child, do what I want when I want to do it. Yeah, if it upsets people, then tough. They can go and talk to someone else.
We'll see if we can all ride as a group when we go out. Let's see if we can get round a little circuit in one piece.
The first challenge of the journey is to get the riders and the bikes to Alaska intact.
cleared. Tony's just cutting the block.
It's a bit like the calm before the storm, this, isn't it?
Very nervous, very real now.
Bang, bang, bang. I wonder how it's gonna be when we get back in 4 or 5 months' time, if the motorcycles are still as nice and shiny.
It's a mixture of excitement and panic at the moment.
That's just his nut was a bit tight. Dave's got tight nuts.
We'll take the adventure box.
I'm quite excited, but I'm getting nervous now. It's just like being away from home from everybody. I'm going to miss them. You think, oh, I'll be all right, only going to go away for a little while, but I'll be all right.
He'll be the monkey in the cage. He will certainly be one of the characters.
Black one.
The negative or the positive?
Bye-bye.
How will I survive for that?
Yeah.
Just the odd phone call once a month.
Yes,
I'm lucky.
yes. No, you will be lucky.
The satellite system works. Very jealous. But I think they'll all look after each other. They're a great bunch of people. And just hope they keep safe, have lots of fun. And if they can't be good, be careful.
My 65th birthday today, Nadine, so I'm the oldest geezer.
No, you're not, because Matt's 69.
Yes. No, we're knocking off early. I anticipated being here quite late, but no, the guy's done really good in the air freight, and I'm a bit knackered, but I think that's more psychological. You know, you come here, you got a bit of pressure, when everything goes smooth. It's been really good. It seems funny now. Everybody who leaves, we say, "See you in Alaska." There they are. The team.
Right, can someone get me a nice bed, please?
Mattress.
Do we get that service in?
Mattress.
This is Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Dom.
Yeah,
Graham. Or Mac. Mac. This is Jeff.
You're the van driver, aren't you?
Yeah, that's me.
Jeff the van man has already been in Alaska for a week, making vital last-minute repairs to the support vehicle.
This is just the life of a support driver.
Yeah.
Typically, this will be full of hot babes.
Jeff is no stranger to hardcore expeditioning. A veteran overlander, he's already notched up trips across the African continent and Australia. On his last trip, he contracted malaria.
The next step is up early tomorrow. We go to the cargo place, work on the bikes, reconnect the batteries, front wheels, all the rest of it, mirrors and screens. And then they really think, yes, this is it.
One, two, three.
It works. Beautiful, beautiful. Feels like a pussy.
First stop, Dave Bain's house. An old friend of Kevin and Julia's, and a man with a unique gift for the riders.
We're going to do a traditional American Indian sweat lodge ceremony for the guys that are getting ready to head out on their big journey. And this is a ceremony that's thousands and thousands of years old and been passed down from generation to generation.
Everybody's looking forward to it, in anticipation of what a sweat lodge really means.
Have a structure here that's built out of willow, and traditionally there was hides over, buffalo hides over it, but fortunately the white man came along and there's something that lasts a little bit longer. There's like nice army canvas, tent canvas, works pretty good. We build a fire and put some rocks in there, get them hot. We bring them into the lodge and we sit in a circle that symbolizes the circle of life. We'll sing and pray, talk about things that are on our heart.
We want 6 of you who want to go in for the first couple of sessions.
Yeah, I'm in. Right, I'm ready. Did a bit of a come on.
Where is it? Where are they going?
They don't just look the part.
You don't have to pray out loud. You don't even have to pray. You can just say, gosh, I'm happy to be here, whatever. But if you don't pray out loud, you have to say something to let us know you're done, or we'll be here till tomorrow.
Topakianki najin belohe, Topakianki najin belohe, Tunkashilata wokuze chaluna chichuelohe ho.
It's supposed to be a thing where you can like learn to get beyond that physical part of ourselves into another plane. Trying to become a better human being, you know, better husband or father or whatever, better worker, or hopefully maybe a better motorcycle rider.
How was that?
Fantastic. A really good experience.
I feel 25 years younger.
An incredible experience. Glad we did it. Glad we did it. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Yeah, as it comes in.
Yeah. Very moving. It's definitely brought us closer anyway, as a group, and people who haven't experienced it, there's no point in trying to describe it to them. I mean, it's just knocked me out, basically.
Dave Baines has decided to join the riders north to Prudhoe Bay, where their Trans-America's adventure begins.
I don't think I've ever seen this many GSs just lined up like this.
Yeah. Go on tours.
Pretty cool.
Van's pretty full, but...
Well, I think you've got your priorities straight. You've got your beer, followed by the mattress.
Camera, 2 shades. Sterile gloves, in case I meet a friendly policeman.
I feel a bit funny.
You got some extra socks, some extra underwear, and lots of tires. And in that order, I think you've got your priorities right.
7:55. We're 5 minutes and counting down.
Can't wait. I can't imagine what it's going to be like.
Over the next 3 days, the team will cover over 1,000 kilometers of Alaskan wilderness, out of Anchorage and up towards the Arctic Circle.
You reckon, Dom?
Well, I reckon we're bloody lucky, don't you?
I did weep earlier in the day. But those were tears of joy.
Out of the office and the rat race of London onto the open road and the freedom of travelling on 2 wheels. Now he's sitting on his bike, riding for Alaska, looking for moose.
Come on! Fantastic.
See, I think they're moose. They haven't got any horns.
us. There's plumes of smoke just over there on the left.
Jesus, there's fires all over the place. I hope we're going to be able to get through.
Looks like we're heading into a bit of a fire. My God, look at it. We could all burn to death.
And over there.
Look at all the smoke.
Look at it.
Unbelievable, stood in the middle of a forest fire in Alaska under a 6-foot diameter oil pipe. What a good idea.
Crossing the Yukon River, the team push up into the Arctic North.
Hey, we're at the Arctic Circle.
And on through the magnificent Brooks Range.
We're just arriving in Deadhorse. We're at the, this is the, as far north as we're traveling. This is the top of Alaska, almost. As far as you can drive anyway. This is all the oil complex all around us. It's pretty much it's just a workers' town. It's not really much of a tourist place.
It's a shame you don't want to arrive too early up in Prudhoe Bay because there's no bar, no booze. So you have to sneak your drink into your room. But I didn't say that.
You're not allowed to have it in your hotel room, so we're just trying to sneak a few bottles of lemonade in.
Try not to jingle when you walk in. Ding, ding. Excuse me, sir, have you got any alcohol? Ding, ding, no. We've just reached the top of the world. We need whiskey and beer. Top of the world.
Top of the world. Top of the world.
Top of the world.
Just to get into the bottom of the world.
Steady in my ass. That's very nice. What's the secret password?
Jehovah's Witness. Chin chin, everybody.
Chin, chin.
Water's on there.
It's 1:45, right there. The sun's right there. It's the land of the midnight sun. We have just experienced the midnight sun on the Arctic Ocean in Prudhoe Bay, Alaska. Who'd ever thought you could see the sun at midnight?
After 3 days on the road, we've had our first rest day today in Deadhorse on Prudhoe Bay. So we went for a tour of some of the oil installations.
Okay, off the front of the bus, you see some white stuff out there. Looks like ice. It is.
It's pretty interesting, and topped off by a swim in the Arctic Ocean.
So would you recommend going for a swim in the sea?
In the ocean? Well, no.
Looking forward to it?
Yeah. I think your survival time out there is like 5 minutes or 7 minutes if you're in the water. They say you'll go unconscious after like 7 minutes.
Mind over matter, isn't it? That's all.
You bugger.
It's just so painful.
A couple of degrees warmer than the other year.
Oh my God. Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Dry hair.
That was bracing.
In fact, the worst bit was Dave, who's sort of local, brought along a big jar of seal oil and insisted we all have some as it's a traditional Alaskan thing to do.
I'll hit you right up.
What is it?
Seal oil. Warm you up.
What is it? What is it?
It's not bad here.
Fucking puke.
So, a word of advice to those of you who've never tried it, if you're ever offered some seal oil, just say no.
I didn't have it. I'm still smiling. These guys are... Tradition my arse.
That's better. Disgusting, isn't it?
Having reached the most northerly road in the Americas, the team turn their backs on the Arctic Ocean and journey south. Ahead of them lies over 27,000 kilometers on the Pan American Highway and nearly 5 months of traveling on some of the most diverse and challenging environments on the planet, beginning with the Dalton Highway, an epic 666-kilometer stretch of dirt and gravel road, stretching from Deadhorse through to Fairbanks. Without a single town along its entire length, this is one of the most isolated roads in the world.
I'll admit, took tears today riding along. You come over a pass, come over a brow. Quite amazing. The country is spectacular beyond description. Awe-inspiring. There are no words. If it finished today, for some reason, if something happened and it was all over and we had to go home, I'm happy.
But sharing the gravel with Leviathan haulage trucks and uninhabited tundra, forest and mountains from horizon to horizon, this is not the place to run into trouble. In case of mechanical failure, an accident or medical emergency, it can take hours or even days for help to arrive. And to add to the challenge, the weather has taken a turn for the worst.
Oh, this rain's gonna make it a bit interesting if the guys keep up a pace that they were doing coming up here.
Conditions are made even worse by the frequent forest fires that plague the Dalton Highway year in, year out.
God, we're in the middle of this forest fire at the moment. I don't know if it's a good place to be. I'm actually waiting for the guys to come, and they should be here by now. And about 10 miles back, we hit some roadworks. Kevin's gone back to see if everybody's okay, because they should have been here and they're not. And hopefully nobody's come off.
Next time on The Ride.